Just when I think I've heard it all in the manifestation community, I hear something even dumber. Apparently, there's coaches out there who, by the way, probably couldn't manifest their way out of a paper bag that are literally telling people that they must essentially have the equivalent of a human sacrifice in order to get their SP or have some sort of sacrifice to get what they want. If you want to hear whatever holy Neanderthalic drivel that I've just read, then you gotta stay tuned. The newest challenge has started here on YouTube. We are doing the Glow Up Challenge. And don't forget, we're making a play on the name of our VIP group of Manifestation Station, where we are having a amazing 9-season long Glow Up Challenge, and each season has 3 episodes each. Nikki and I actually just recorded those episodes for this current challenge today, and the next episode, the first technical real episode of this Globe Challenge for Becoming Magical, is going to be dropped on Friday. So look forward to that. It's a members only thing. If you want to join, feel free to join straight here through YouTube. Either tier of the group that we have, the membership that we have, gets access to the challenge. So go ahead and join. We'd love to see you there. And then now back to the video, yo. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting episode of QTBT, as in Quit Trippin Balls Thursday. This is the day where I debunk some manifestation, law of assumption, myths that really need to go straight into the owl trash can where it belongs. You guys have got to probably sit down for this, shiznit, because when I read this, I about fell out of my chair. Check this out. Check how stupid this is. So, one of my subscribers, you are in Barbados 1111, writes, when I first discovered manifestation, it was law of attraction. I remember one coach teaching in some of his videos that whatever you want to manifest, you will have to lose something first in order to make room for the new thing. If you manifest an SP, you will first lose someone in your life. He literally said, quote, someone close to you might even die, otherwise the new SP can't come in, quote. That scared me so much at the time, I'm glad I later found the law of assumption. Tiffany P writes, OMG, this is so bad if they are scaring the people at this way. You are in Barbados responded, yes, at the time I was very new to all things manifestation and I had just started manifesting my SP. When I saw that video, I was like, OMG, what if somebody in my family is going to die just because I want that SP? It totally freaked me out and I stopped manifesting completely for some time before I discovered the law of assumption. Jan Varani, hopefully I said that correctly, said, or I believe this is what they're saying because I think a word is missing. I've heard that and I hate it always. Quote, you need to sacrifice something in order to get what you want, quote. So hold up a minute. Let us back up the train. Can we literally hit rewind for a second? I want to make sure that y'all heard what I said. Someone was literally saying that you have to, quote, someone close to you might even die, otherwise a new SP can't come in, quote. So is this what coaches are telling people? What the absolute fuck? No. You do not have to literally have a human fucking sacrifice in order to get your specific person. That's essentially what they're saying. You do not have to lose something in order to gain your manifestation. That is not how the law of assumption works. People need to legit learn how manifestation works. I don't care whether it's law of attraction, law of assumption, or whatever. That is a bunch of flippity flop. We are not in the Stone Age having to, make sacrifices to some war god in order to get what we want or to keep some god happy. That is not how the shit works, period. Manifestation is your dominant thought. An assumption about that person, topic, thing is what you experience. And you change your dominant thought in order for what you want to come forth in the 3D, in order for your 3D reality to conform. You do not, I repeat, do not have to have someone in your reality die or leave your life in order to make room for a specific person. You don't have to become penniless or lose something else important to you or what have you in order to manifest money. You don't have to lose everything that you own or have in order to manifest anything else. I don't know where these people come up with this. I have a guess based on what I know about a law of assumption. So whatever you assume to be true is what you experience. And a lot of times our brain will draw conclusions or make deductions based on what it is experiencing through our senses, perspectives, and knowledge. And so I'm guessing that some idiot who really didn't know how manifesting worked probably had a situation with themselves or with someone that they knew who was like manifesting a specific person, and that person had a loss. And it wasn't until that person had a loss that the SP came in. And so that person wrongly drew the conclusion that, oh, you must have a loss in order to gain this other thing that you want. Literally saying, and I repeat, someone close to you might even have to die. Otherwise, the new SP can't come in. They probably witnessed that somewhere where someone had a loss, they gained their SP, and then they started to form that, as a dominant thought. And then they saw it again, whether it was with themselves or someone else. And they started to form the assumption people don't get their specific person unless someone else leaves their life or literally dies. The sad thing is, though, is that when you form a stupid ass assumption like that, that means that is what you think needs to happen in order to manifest it. So if you are if that is your assumption and you're manifesting a specific person, you will literally expect someone to leave your life or someone to die in order to get what you want. How fucking dumb is that? That is some of the dumbest shit that I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, I think that is almost as bad, if possibly tied with one of my previous videos that I'll link up here, where some idiot coach who couldn't manifest their way out of a paper bag was literally telling someone that they had to go through an abusive relationship in order to be able to manifest the relationship that they wanted. That's fucking stupid. That's not the way that things work. Your dominant thought is what manifests. Your dominant thought is what creates. Your 3D reality conforms to that. You do not have to have some barbaric, chaotic, archaic human sacrifice in order to get a specific person. That is ridiculous. You don't have to lose shit in order to manifest what you want. You can be manifesting like a boss ass, badass manifestation bitch or dude and literally have your manifestations rolling in like hotcakes and not have to have anything else in your 3D reality leave you in order to get it. I am just, of course, making a theory or a hypothesis of how someone drew a conclusion that ridiculous that formed an assumption to where they're now teaching it. But it's like, if you are that freaking stupid, you probably shouldn't be a coach. If you are that limiting, you probably shouldn't be a coach. Because clearly, you can barely manifest your way out of a paper bag, if at all, if you think that someone in your reality must die or leave in order for you to get another person that you want in your life, or that you have to sacrifice something in order to get a manifestation. That's ridiculous. That is very dangerous to tell people. You just have to change your dominant thoughts and your 3D reality will conform. There's no sacrifices needed. Period. I'm not up in here in my, dwelling doing a bunch of sacrifices and bizarre ass rituals to get my shiznit. No, I affirm and persist. And I do my FU letter, and I do my command letter, EFT tapping if I need to, and I keep persisting till my stuff comes in facts. Because, you know what? I like to be part of the GYS crew, get your shit crew. I'm not doing some weird ass rituals where I'm having human sacrifices in order to get my manifestations. Oh my Lord, some people just should not coach. Because they are clearly too dumb to teach anything. If they have thoughts this stupid, they need to keep them to themselves and actually study the law of assumption or whatever it is that they're practicing and learn how to manifest and what manifestation is. Because that is not manifestation. That is pure ridiculousness. And it literally does not belong in this community at all. Hardcore facts. So for those of you out there who have heard these buffoons who should not even use the name coach. They should just have the title idiots typed across their forehead. If you have heard any of these idiots spewing this nonsense that you absolutely must have some sort of sacrifice, lose something in your life to the point that someone may even have to die for you to get what you want, turn that channel the F off. They are not worth your time. They don't know what they're talking about. That is literally not true. I know many people who have absolutely manifested things that they want, things that people would consider big, things that are considered mind-blowing, and I guarantee you they were not like having to do any personal human sacrifices in order to get them. All they did was affirm and persist and maybe use a tool or two to keep their mind focused on what they wanted. Hardcore fucking facts. They weren't out here, lighting a fire under, the person that they were burning to sacrifice to some deity up in the sky in the hopes that they would get what they wanted. I realize I'm being a little extreme with this video, but I think that someone saying that a person close to you may have to die or will die for you to get your SP or whatever else you want because you have to sacrifice something is close to being in the top. It's got to be in at least the top 5, maybe the top 3 stupidest things so far that I have heard in the manifestation community about how we manifest. That is literally not even true. There is no merit to this whatsoever. If someone had this experience, they have drawn the wrong conclusion because they are a moron. Moronic buffoon who should not be teaching any of you anything, period. I don't even know how much more I can ramble on about that. How stupid that is. It shocks me still sometimes the baloney that comes out of people's mouth just so that they can I don't know if they really believe this shit or if they do it to somehow get views or if they just have some sadistic mental issues that would even cause them to try to have people believe those teachings in the first place. Get back to the little rock that you crawled out of from some, era about 1 billion years ago or what have you. Go back to your Neanderthal cave and, go scribbling on your cave or whatever your insane ramblings. Okay. But just take your ass right on out of the manifestation community. I think that we should all affirm that the coaches that are in the manifestation community actually bring something of value, period, and that this rubbish takes himself out and puts themselves straight in the trash can where they belong because they're just a dumpster fire. They're a dumpster fire. Anyhow, I hope this video has amused you and it have broken another myth that you may have heard from one of these idiots who's telling you that you must sacrifice something that you actually like, want, or enjoy in order to get what you want. And that sacrifice may include losing a person literally in your life to where they would die. That's just dumb. We're going to throw it in the trash right here where it belongs. We're not going to subscribe to that. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can just drop them below because at the end of the day, I always check them out. And I love your video ideas for Quit Trippin Balls Thursday. If you've heard some coach say something stupid that you need me to literally poke a hole in, debunk, throw in the trash where it belongs, feel free to drop it here because I love ripping these buffoons who can't manifest their way out of a paper bag a new one for when they speak this stupidity. Hardcore facts. Just drop it and I'll check it out. And until next week, I'll talk to you later. Bye.